Welcome to chapter 37 of the JoJolands. We're the JoJolanders here.
Hello.
And let's get straight into it. So we got the cover page here. I like it. I think it's very cute. I like the smooth operators. The picture, it's just the stands, but I like it where it's smooth operators on a mission that's going anything but smoothly.
And we learned something new, that the smooth operators can only go to a depth of 7 millimeters.
Yeah, which is a nice limitation to know about.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes sense with how tiny they are,
Yeah.
Super tiny. But yeah, getting right into it, we have a nice shot, nice page of the Mate Kudasai turning into batteries. And Araki having some wordplay up at the top. The lion's Mate Kuranai, will not wait.
That's pretty cool.
I like the little sounds that the Mate Kudasai makes. It's almost like nyong,
Yep.
nyong, nyong,
Yep.
nyong. It's very fun. And then, so yeah, we're back. We're in the lion's den again.
Right.
Well, not again. We've been in here, but we're back in the scene, and Jojo's like super convinced that his plan is going to work, where he like is going to like put his foot in the mouth and like try and burn off the sticker
With the batteries.
And he ends up being kind of right, where like the only ways to like get rid of the stand, we learn, are to either get the appendage it's on torn off, like remove the appendage, or get someone else who's not affected to remove it. But you need someone who's also, you also kind of need someone who is a stand user so they can actually do it. But yeah, so they're in the lion's den again. He's talking about his plan. And basically reconfirming that like the user's trying to dig through their mind to find out where the lava rock is going to be on Hawaii.
Yeah.
So we just get more like reminding of the plan, finding the user's real identity, and we're in it. Yeah. They're talking about like which lions. They're getting surrounded by the lions,
Yep.
the female and male lions, and things are getting exciting. And then the female lion pounces. And I love this page. It's going to be like, I can already imagine just how this is going to look animated. Like, just like,
That would be cool.
it's going to be so cool. I can't wait for the JoJolands anime, in about 30 years or whatever.
That's a nice picture, though.
It's so nice. It's a nice pose as well, with like Jodio and Paco waiting right there while the lion pounces. And, oh man, it's so cool. Jodio immobilizes it with November Rain as soon as it like scratches right next to him.
Yep.
And then Paco just beats the shit out of the lion. Just slams the fucking lion's face into the ground. I love Paco.
That's pretty cool.
He feels like, it feels like a classic, like, almost like Star Platinum type thing, where like he punches, but he has a lot more going on, which is nice, obviously, but it's nice having a stand user who just throws hands mainly,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Gappy was kind of like that. He wasn't afraid to punch when it was necessary, but I don't know. Paco feels like that's his first response, and I really like it.
Yeah. Protecting people.
Yeah, it's nice having strong physicality in the group again.
Yeah.
Because Johnny and Gyro were just kind of like shooting/throwing things, and Gappy, I mean, he was physical, right? Like he did have a humanoid stand that could do that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice having this part feels very classic,
It does.
So yeah, Jojo just shoves his foot right in there, but he gets attacked by the stand again, and this is really interesting. Where it's they talk about how you might actually like killing an animal.
Yeah.
You might even get a kick out of it because he knows that he liked setting the bus on fire. And we get a reminder of JoJo's antisocial personality disorder. And you know what this reminds me of? Where I bet this is going to go is, you might know this, but for like comic nerds and just in general, but Batman, he has a no-kill rule. Like, he doesn't kill criminals.
Right.
And the reason I believe, now don't quote me on this, but the reason I believe is because he fears if he kills a criminal,
Then he becomes one.
he'll become like, he won't be able to stop himself.
Right.
I wonder if Jodio has like a similar type of thing going on.
Could be.
Where like he's afraid if he indulges in these like darker instincts that it might lead him down a bad path.
Yeah, it could be.
So he might like hold himself back or something. When he burned the bus, he did that to protect Dragona, but part of him still liked doing it.
Yeah.
And maybe his line is like animals. Because remember, he stopped the bus fire because of the parrot that was on the bus. So I wonder if his line is he's like, I don't want to kill an animal.
Could be.
Because maybe animals, they kind of have an innocence to them as opposed to like humans.
Yeah.
So maybe in his mind, he's like, if I kill an animal, that's kind of crossing the line that I don't think I can come back from.
And then they bring up the lava rock.
Yeah. Have a lava rock on the whole island of Hawaii from the mangaka guy, Rohan.
Yeah.
Talk about look for another lava rock, the code. So the indication here, I think, is that Jodio does know, but he's just like buried it so far down.
Right.
Or like his mental fortitude is like protecting it hard enough to where like this guy's not able to dig it out in time.
Right.
At least that's maybe either that or the guy just assumes he has it and he keeps digging around even though, because I guess that's a good point because like
Jodio may not. I mean,
he might not.
He hasn't put the pieces together yet.
Yeah, because this stand really digs deep into you, and like I feel like if it can pull up like really traumatic memories, it would be able to pull up some code you just learned about like the other day. I don't know. It feels like
And who says there's a code?
Yeah. And then Jodio gets cut, but he didn't look behind him. So I don't know if maybe like... So maybe the stand can hurt you till you turn around, but...
Yeah.
But that feels like going against everything. So I'm not really sure what's going on here.
Because he dropped the battery.
Yeah. And then, the lion starts biting down harder on his foot.
Yeah. Trying
to tear it off. And Paco just has to, throw hands and fucking beat that lion away.
Yeah.
He knocks the lion away so far. It's crazy. And obviously it didn't get the sticker off.
Got the shoe.
Yep. But as we learned with Dragona, if you take the shoe off, it just...
The sticker goes to your foot.
Yep. And... yeah, that's when we kind of have the realization that you kind of have to take away the part that it's on. Maybe not necessarily your whole like foot, but like the skin that it's on. You have to take that off.
That could be.
Which is pretty brutal. But yeah, and so things aren't looking great, but Jodio's like, I'll sacrifice my leg this time.
Right.
And then we get the stand talking to us again. Talking about point blank ranges and stuff. Basically just fucking with them.
Yeah.
Once
you get your answer, we get your answer, it's over.
Yeah, exactly. And Paco's trying to like psych him up, just ignore it, it's just from a dead guy.
Yeah.
And then we get a crazy twist. I was not expecting this at all. Where Usagi's mom reappears.
Yeah.
I was so surprised at this. I was like, at first I was like, is this the stand user? But then like, no, it's it's literally Usagi's mom, and that's crazy. And like Usagi obviously like confronts her. He's like, is that you?
Right.
And so he's clearly like asking her all these questions, but she seems very distressed for multiple reasons. But
right. He's also wanting to know where she's been.
Yeah, exactly. Is it just me, or does her hair kind of like...
Looks like it's...
It kind of reminds me of like almost like a crown of thorns because of how like sharp it is, but
yeah.
I think that's just from this angle here where she's looking up. Yeah, he's chasing her. She's just not responding because she's probably listening to the spirit right behind her.
Right. He's pissed and wants to know where Tori is.
Well, and also, yeah, I mean, also there's also probably a thing of like he probably cares more about Tori right now because like
his mom's there.
Well, on top of that, like remember his mom is the one that like put him in the like the gay like when like she put him in like the conversion center.
Yeah.
Right, for his bisexuality. Man, that feels so long ago.
And this guy he's
just I think he's just another corpse. It sounds like he was got hit by a bus that she like saw.
Yeah.
And that he must have bled at some point, but she must have stepped on the blood and got the stand on her.
Yeah.
And so we see the stands on her hands, because that's probably where the blood went, and drags her, although he says you looked back, but from the panel it doesn't really look like she did, but I guess she must have, because then she gets thrown overboard into the lion's den.
With Jodio and Paco.
Yeah, this was a very tense moment. I was so, like, on the edge of my seat here, wondering what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And they're circling in on her. And then, like, Dragona is questioning who would do such a thing. Although, it's kind of a weird thing to question, because, like, so many innocents have already died at this point.
In the alligator pond.
Yeah. Like, I mean, sure, maybe it's just because it's Usagi's mom, but yeah, I mean, maybe it's just to emphasize that they really don't know if there even is another lava rock, or like where it would be.
Right.
You know, maybe it's just to remind us that this is all happening for no reason, basically.
Right.
And Paco's running to go save Usagi's mom.
Right.
And the stand keeps tormenting them, telling them that he's about to win, basically. We're about to read your minds in full. But we get an awesome scene that I really like. Because I realize now these bottom panels here is Usagi climbing onto the ledge so he can jump off the ledge of the lion's enclosure. Yeah. Because that's the bottom of his shoe right there.
Because I thought the sticker was actually moving back.
Yeah. But no, it's him climbing onto the ledge. Yeah. And then just... what's the... He's just... What's the Finn Balor move in WWE? The coup d'etat.
Yeah.
He just coup d'etats a lion straight to the face. And oh my god, it's awesome. I love this moment. It's so cool.
Save his mom.
Yeah, and it really goes to show, I mean, like, obviously Usagi cared about his family a lot, because they're really all he has, but it's just so awesome to see him, like, finally jump into the fight a bit, you know?
Yeah.
And he kicks the lion straight in the face. Now, obviously, the lion doesn't really care, because the lion just bites down on whatever enters its mouth.
Right.
And this is a really funny moment. I don't know if, like, the evil spirits messed with this, but, like, Jodio hands Paco the batteries, and he goes to toss them so Usagi could, like, use them. And it just hits him straight in the chest as the lion rips his, like, foot off.
Yeah.
In an insane series of events here.
Yep.
Usagi is, like, somehow conscious after this still. Maybe just adrenaline, probably. The lions are trying to eat the leg. Just an insane thing to have happened.
Right. I mean, you'd think you'd pass out if somebody bit off your foot.
Yeah. And, so yeah, now Jodio is having to go get the foot again, so I assume Dragona can reattach it.
Probably.
That's probably my assumption. But either way, so yeah, Jodio is focused on that. Probably Paco will join Jodio as well in getting the foot. But then Usagi, the goat, obviously now he doesn't have a sticker anymore, so he peels off the sticker off Paco and Jodio and his mom.
And Dragona.
Well, probably not Dragona, because Dragona's on the ledge right now.
Well.
But eventually, he peels them at least off of Paco and his mom, because there's 4 on the ground there.
Yeah.
And then, I love this, Paco just starts beating the shit out of the stickers. And of course, because it's...
Jodio's is coming off, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, probably because the user's getting injured.
Yeah.
Right? So the user's probably losing a little grip on his ability. Because that's like such an old school, like, stand thing. It feels like it's been a while since we've actually had, like,
a stand get hurt.
Well, a user get hurt through their stand.
Yeah.
Although, wait a minute, I guess Toru got hurt when Wonder of You got injured, because of Go Beyond.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This feels like a lot more of like a part 3, part 4 type of, like, solution. You know, I really like it. And then Jodio, to incapacitate the dude, starts raining on the sticker. And then, yeah.
Dragona pills are on.
Oh, right, because, yeah, it's falling off because the user's injured.
Yeah.
And Dragona, and this is a good thing that we pointed out when we were reading it, is like, there's so many people that have been injured.
Yeah.
It's going to be so hard to tell who the user is. We were watching, so we were like, is he like going to get away or something? So Dragona starts looking around, obviously, to locate who the fuck the stand user is, because that's what I would be doing too.
Yeah.
Because we know they'd be injured at this point. And then we have the most stand user ass looking dude show up right next to Dragona, crouched down.
Yep.
And Jodio's like warning Dragona to not go too forward, but then the dude attacks. And also, I just realized, looking at his design, he has like, what is that on his forehead? Is it like meant to be like build like a skyline?
It could be. There's 2 pillars and a dome in the middle.
It's like a wine bottle. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
He has such a weird design. Definitely not what I expected.
No.
Pulls out the fact he has a karambit knife tells me 2 things. One, he either is like the hacker guy, or he is like a mercenary.
Could be.
Because I feel like that can't. Because I feel like the karambit, it's like a very like militaristic type of knife. So either like you're a big military nerd, and you got that, or you're actually someone who has like some combat experience. And then we have a really cool moment. He like grabs Dragona, threatens her, and she just like, I don't know if she like pulls a hot pants and like covers his like eyes and mouth with flesh, or if she actually like removes his eyes and tongue and stuff. Because that's what she says. Is she's like, when we're done, I'm feeding your tongue and eyeballs to a flamingo. I don't know if she like removed them or what. Either way, awesome. I love seeing smooth operators used offensively.
Yeah.
Like how it was in the first chapter with the cops.
That's true.
Man, you know what?
His face.
I think this fight is not too bad.
No,
I thought it was pretty satisfying. And honestly, like the longer, I was a little confused at first, but the longer it went on, the more it felt like more of like a pretty classic like JoJo. Like this feels like a part 3 type of stand. Honestly, it's a little complex for part 3, but I mean, it like the way they went about it feels very part 3.
My question
or like
is,
part 4.
How does he have people who have deceased talking to the people that they're trying to find information out from? That's what I can't understand.
Well,
I mean, how does he take someone's soul to talk to Jodio and all them?
That could just be stand shenanigans. Just like his stand is, because it like he says, it is like the gateway to like from this world to the next.
Yeah.
That's probably just part of the ability. But yeah, I thought it was kind of nice. I hope we learn more about it. It seems like we're doing a similar thing with like Lulu and stuff, where we're taking this guy hostage to get information out of him.
Yeah.
We've been doing that a lot this series. I kind of like it though.
Yeah.
It allows the villains of the week to stay around a little longer. There was one thing I forgot about that we forgot to mention, is that apparently like Max and Usagi's mom knew each other longer than before they left. Whenever Usagi was, or like whenever the spirit was talking to Usagi's mom, Alice, I think her name is, or something. We learned that she actually had been seeing Max for a while.
Right.
I thought the implication was that like he was just some dude she had like been staying like
just met or...
Yeah, just like stayed with a little bit, but no, I guess they were kind of an item for a little bit.
So is that katana pointed at the stand user?
Oh yeah, I think katana.
Or whatever,
Yeah. It's called like a karambit or karambit. I'm probably pronouncing that really wrong. Karambit. Karambit.
Karambit.
Something like that. Yeah, I think she flipped it back onto him.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But yeah, I really liked this. This was a good resolution, I think. Obviously, we'll probably get like one chapter more of this arc, so to speak, before we move on to the next.
Hopefully they find Tori.
I assume that's going to be probably the next arc. He's like who was Tori handed off to, you
Right.
know? Because like clearly it wasn't this guy,
No.
but maybe he like got Tori handed off to the next stand user or something, and we'll be dealing with that guy next. Because now we have Alice, we have Usagi's mom, so maybe she can tell us now, maybe give us some insight into what's going on, get some information out of her, get some information out of this dude,
Yeah.
and then we can go from there. Yeah, I really liked this chapter.
I did too.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
I did. Hopefully that Usagi gets his foot attached again.
Yeah, I assume it's gonna be like a smooth operators type
Yeah.
thing, but I don't.
Well, yeah. Look what she does with this guy.
Yeah. Literally removes his eyeballs and lips.
And tongue.
But yeah, this is a pretty action-packed chapter, so this is kind of a shorter episode here. But I really am. I mean, I've said this so many episodes, but I've really liked JoJolands a lot.
I do too.
I'm kind of disappointed you know what, that is something I forgot to say. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get like a name for the stand, or like maybe we'll get the guy's name next chapter, but maybe that'll be like one of those volume note things where we'll finally get the name of the stand, because we don't really get we haven't been getting like the stand names a whole lot this chapter. I mean, not this chapter, but this part. Yeah, like
not until later on. I mean, like,
the last time I can remember getting like a full like stand name said in the story, aside from like our main characters, right? Because we obviously smooth operators and all that. Aside from that was like Bag's Groove, I think, or Glory Days.
good, yeah.
Because I think that's the last time I can remember. Because maybe Lame Shebang said Lion Eyes or something, but like I don't remember West End Girl or 200 Balloons ever being said. Oh wait, I think Key West might have said My West End Girl at some point.
I think so.
I think so. But yeah, I hope we get this guy's stand here soon. I want to know the name. I have no guesses, but
I don't either. I mean, he looks.
You're probably a little more familiar with like Araki's era of music. He kind of likes the like 80s bands and stuff, and like song titles and albums, but
yeah. But he looks different.
like I think the last two stands were like Eagles songs or something. Lion Eyes and West End Girl. Or wait, was it the Eagles? I don't know.
Music and I don't get along anyway. I mean, I know some music, but not all.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of what they would call the stand because of what the stand user can do.
Were there any,
Past and present.
any notable songs about like stickers or sticking to someone?
The only thing I can think of is Sticky Sticky, but I don't know if that's a song.
I don't know either.
I don't either.
But either way, I think that'll be it for this episode of the JoJolanders. Appreciate you sticking this far if you did, and be sure to like, show the video for some support. We always enjoy sharing our JoJo experiences here. Yeah, I think that'll call it for this episode. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening. Next time.